Hello everybody and welcome back to another Dukan tutorial where we talk you through our various softwares. Today we're going to be looking at our web app Dukan Export, which is for inventory management. So once you've logged into your Dukan credentials, you'll be taken to your dashboard. In the future this will have lots of business analytics for business optimization, but for now, because it's a beta test, we don't quite have these as developed as they will be in the future. So look out for that in the future. So now I'm going to talk you through the main features of the Dukan Export web app. So from the dashboard, we're going to head over to the container tab. So we'll click on the left to the container, and now we've been taken to the container list, which is empty at the moment because I haven't entered in any containers. This is a new login, but in the future, this will hold every single container that you have ever registered into our application. So it's basically like a complete history of all the shipments you've ever done. From here, you'll be able to make an Excel spreadsheet, a PDF, or even print your entire list of containers, which is useful for data sharing. So now we want to add a new container. We just go to the top right where it says add container. So we click that. We're prompted to enter the container's number, put a random one in, a random date, and then the shipment status, whether it's filling, shipped, or arrived. So we'll say filling for now because we haven't actually loaded any products into it thus far. So there we go, our shipment has just arrived onto our container list, and from here you can edit it, you can view it, or you can delete it. So now we're going to enter the container. So to enter the container, we just click view more, and now we have entered into the HUD of the container. So we've just created this container, so again, it's got no data in it, it's completely empty, but I'll just talk you through a couple of the portions of this HUD. So at the top is where we're going to have our entire parts list. This will be the complete inventory of your container once you've added the parts. In the bottom left, we have our cost entries. This is for things such as transportation and shipping, taxes, that kind of thing, whatever kind of costs you have with your shipment. And then the bottom right is where your profit and loss will be shown. So now I'm going to show you how to add a product. So again, to add something, you just go to the top right of this little section. You click add product. You're prompted to say the product code. We'll just put a random one. Let's say that it's an engine, and let's say that it's a Honda engine. Obviously, you can put what kind of descriptions you need to for your partnership. Now we're just going to put the unit price. Sure, we'll say 1,300. We'll say dirhams, and we'll say that we have 3 of them. So then you click save, and now you can see that we have the engine, Honda, the price, the quantity, all listed in this top thing. And now our profit is minus 3,900, which is 3 times 1,300. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. So now say that we had some costs. So we go over to the left here and we click add cost. Then we're prompted. We say what kind of description do we want to do. We'll say we had to do the shipping on these parts, and we'll say that it cost 1,000 dirhams. This is completely arbitrary. Obviously, your costs will be more accurate. So I'll click save now, and this is when we'll see that the cost has now appeared in the bottom left, and it's actually been subtracted from our total. So now our profit and loss is minus 4,900, which comes from the minus 3,900 from the engines and the minus 1,000 from the shipping. Perfect. This is brilliant for when you're exporting products, but what happens when you actually sell the products? How do we input that into our inventory management system? So as you can see on the right hand of the screen, next to each product, we have a sell button. So we're going to click that now, and we're going to enter in a sale. It takes us to this another screen, which is all about the sales. So if you go to the top right, you can add the sale. It asks for the date sold, so we'll just put a random date. The sold price, we'll say that we sold them for 3,000 dirhams, which is a bit generous, but we'll go for it. And we'll say that we sold all of them, and then a build number. Whatever kind of sorting system you have, you can just chuck it in there. Then we click save, and now it has registered those sales. So the total, the individual sold price, the quantity, and then multiplied together. So now we've registered the sale, we can head on back to our container. Perfect. So as we can see, it's now registered the profit to be plus 5,100, and then minus the cost of the shipping gives us a subtotal of profit of 100 dirhams. As you can see in the top right, you can actually change the currency to US dollars, New Zealand dollars, whatever kind of things you want, and it changes all of the inputs for you automatically. Another brilliant feature of this export application is that you can auto-generate Excel spreadsheets. So I'm going to click that right now. It's just downloaded it into my downloads, and I will open that immediately. So the perfect thing that this does is it reduces the accounting hours time by so much, because you can literally auto-generate all the information you need to do accounting very quickly. Obviously, there's only one product in here because I only have one product entered into my export application. But obviously that will grow for as many products as you input as possible. So that is the end of our tutorial today. I hope this has been useful and given you a good insight into the benefits of using our application. Obviously, this is just a beta test, so this application will be iteratively improved for better usage in the future. If you have any questions or any input on this particular tutorial or this web app, if you're interested, if you have any feedback, we would love to hear it. So please reach out to us at admin@dukanauto.com or go to any of our socials, which is Dukan Technologies. Thanks for listening and have a nice evening.